This is not a test. Don't expect to be impressed. Put on your life vest. Sit down your armrest. It's time to stray from the grind. Don't take my hand, 'cause you'll find no peace of mind. Side quest.
If you were in our one shot on Friday, you'll understand that because that party was completely ineffectual and couldn't hit water falling out of a boat, instead of moving on to a new adventure, we're continuing that adventure, which is a prelude to the next, to the replacement for Chronicles of Calamity once that campaign comes to a close. So we'll have different people playing the same characters, and you'll get to see how frighteningly similar Melissa's take on a barbarian is to Rachel's. There was less nudity in Rachel's than in most of yours, but I have faith in your ability to ratchet up the bizarre.
Time to get Nicky.
All right, so we're going to start, as always, with a quick intro so people can tell you about themselves and where you can buy their shit, and then we'll get rolling. Hey, Drew, who are you and why should anyone care?
Hey everybody, I am Drew Hayes, author of books such as NPCs, Fred the Vampire Accountant, and the Superpowered series, which I believe we have a few hardcovers of left in the bookstore as of me checking a few minutes ago, but this game runs for an hour and a half, so don't quote me on that. I will of course be around to sign stuff as you pick it up, or if you brought it, so please run me down.
All right, Ben.
Hi, I'm Ben Robinson. I am from the Geek Exploration podcast and the writer of Space Oddities, a comic that you could get in that room right over there. It's a comedy fantasy adventure book, so check it out. And I'm playing Jartness.
No, I'm pretty sure.
I'm
pretty sure you're not playing Jay Hartness.
No.
Which would,
Where's the actual name?
and if you're going to pronounce the initial, it's the JH's combined, so it's Jartness.
There you go.
Yeah. So no, you're.
Yeah. No. Who are you to tell me who I am?
For the next 90 minutes, I'm your god, bitch.
Don't jart yourself too much.
You're all fired.
Anyway, I'm the bard, Jartness. I don't remember what Matt called his character. Axel Jartness.
Full name.
Oh, we're supposed to have names for these things, gotcha.
I'm Judy Black. I wasn't expecting to be here, so I'm a little tipsy because people bought me drinks at breakfast. I'll be playing Jubilation and doing my very best Joe Prassi impression. So we'll see, because usually I break the mics going on the upper end of the squeak spectrum, so this will be fun. Yeah, I'm Jubilation, the Death Cleric. That's the best I got, I'm sorry.
Wow, do it. Okay, you guys tell me who I am. Thank you. I don't have anything to pimp, but if you want to continue your education, I'm an instructor for Southern New Hampshire University and Purdue Global. I am going to be...
Purdue like the chicken people?
No,
Yeah.
Purdue like the Indiana University.
Yeah, the Chicken
I like mine better.
University.
Okay, that works. And I am playing Rogue Juan.
Yay, he lives!
Hi, I'm Melissa MacArthur, the associate publisher at Falstaff Books, aka John's Worst Nightmare, and I am playing Hannah Barbarian and trying to, I suppose, outsqueak the infamous Ari Carr.
I have a feeling he probably probably will for plot
Yay!
reasons.
So it's supposed to sound like Mario, right?
If you've ever seen the musical, have you ever seen the musical Avenue Q?
No.
Oh, Melissa.
Whoa.
It's Sesame Street porn. How have you not seen this?
Because that's kind of creepy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the point.
It's if Sesame Street got real.
Oh my.
Think
So-
your mom wrote Sesame Street.
Oh God.
No, it's not that bad. Jesus.
There are characters in Avenue Q called the Bad Idea Bears, and they sound like Rachel's Barbarian.
Are they cute?
Yes.
They're very cute.
And they'll tell you this, whatever the worst idea possible in any situation, and that you should do that. And then they'll go,
Yay! Okay.
kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So, I'm John Hartness. I am the captain of this particular shit flotilla. And I have books in the bookstore. Go buy them. Let me soothe my pain with your money after I try to wrangle these idiots for the next hour. After the party has somehow dragged themselves up the stairs, back into the tavern, covered in boggled guts and boggle-tainted ale, and Alessandra the barmaid has paid you your 50 gold pieces each.
What did we do last
we
night?
made 2,000 gold. That's on Juan's character sheet. You can't take it away.
Oh no, she said she was going to pay you 2,000 gold.
Okay.
She
But
pays
I
you
can't-
50 gold pieces apiece.
Don't ask me to math.
Yeah.
That doesn't math.
I think actually to most of you, if you each get 50 gold and she tells you it's 2,000, you'll probably buy it. I rolled up their stats. I know where everybody's intelligence sits.
Hey, it's not a negative for once. Yeah.
So,
I don't know what to say.
Must not have been that good.
so,
Since Bob's not
didn't
on this
even
one,
make it to the first NPC. A man in robes walks up to the party, looks at you, looks at the gore-splattered four of you, looks over at the hippie drinking at the bar at 11 a.m. Guess who that is? Druid.
Am I the one drinking or am I the one walking in?
You're the one drinking at the bar at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does this character have a pre-existing name from the first one shot?
Nobody played this one in the first one shot, so you get
Excellent.
to name it.
Nobody wanted
And I'm happy to introduce you all to Johnny Applespear, spreading the glory of nature by any means necessary.
I hope
So
you,
Metallica's Am, but flesh.
No. This one doesn't have as many morals.
Whew.
hope you like that character. Because we set the line at 3 years. All right. The man in the robe looks at all of you and says, Sandy, they actually cleared out your cellar of the Seder, whatever. You five. Alessandra has shorted you on your reward.
That's
Hey, no
rude.
short jokes now.
I assure you it is not a joke. I have an additional task that I would like to engage your services for.
How much?
The rest of what she owes you.
Well, how much is that?
And how much more?
To my fellow member of the clergy,
What's up?
that would amount to somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,800 gold. To the shifty-eyed fellow, go fuck yourself.
Fair enough.
I'll look down at my gaping wounds that I appear to have.
You do. You got fucked up.
I will
Can I have
also
a few
provide
minutes?
healing for those of you who require it.
I think it's just you, Axel. I think you're like the literal only person that got hit, including the enemies.
Yeah, I think that's actually correct.
Tip of the spear.
Repeatedly.
Just
The
the tip.
reservoir tip of the spear.
Woo.
Lord.
No.
I'm not drunk enough for this.
I am Father Grunwald, and I fear that my acolyte Renifar has been corrupted by an artifact that passed through our church recently. He has disappeared, and there have been some unsettling occurrences in the cemetery behind our church. There are lots of the dead are walking. I need you to make them not.
That's fair.
'Tis unnatural.
How,
Yes.
Cute ones with
how
a
big's this
crossbow.
cemetery? How big's this cemetery?
Well, it's big enough for all the occupants.
Or is it?
No, none of the people that are none of the dead that have risen are from the double stacked. Wait. Never you mind, young man.
Don't even worry about it, man.
And no, none of the skeletons are cute. And yes, I suppose you can shoot them with a crossbow if you need to.
No, I was just wondering if they're the Walking Dead, does that mean there's a guy with a crossbow around?
I don't know what you mean.
He's
But there is
pretty.
a very surly one-handed man.
One hand's all you need.
You're a very strange little person, aren't you?
No.
I shall not permit any to rob the land of its fertilizer. In dying and rotting upon the soil, they have at last given back to the natural world. This injustice shall not stand.
Exactly. You should all follow your leader to the churchyard.
I don't remember voting for you.
Nor would I recommend it.
What would you like to do?
Well, first let's get Grindenbro to heal
Yeah.
the holy bard.
I'm in for that.
Can
Touch
I?
him.
Can
Yeah.
we...
Touch the bar.
We're going to need to step into another room for that.
Can I peek under the druid's robes and see what's under there?
Oh yeah, I'm in.
Under the cleric's robes or under the druid's robes?
I don't know, whoever the new guy is.
Okay.
The druid is edging away.
Wait, did you say step into another room or into
I think-
someone's robes?
I think there's two different steppings
There's two
happening
things
here.
Okay.
While the priest is leading you off to a secluded room to provide some healing,
Remember, no means no.
And you only need one hand.
I think I'm going to need you to roll a sleight of hand check to see if you can look up the druid's robes without
So if you
him
die,
noticing.
I'm really good at healing you.
Oh, no. If you're going to roll
if I
stealth,
die?
roll
yeah,
stealth.
you have to be at 0 hit points for me to be really good at it. But once you hit 0,
19!
There's absolutely nothing remarkable under Drew's robes.
Darn, I knew those books were big for a reason.
I honestly couldn't hear you.
There's a halfling up your skirt.
It's another Tuesday.
About half an hour later, the bard and the cleric return to the bar, looking a little flushed, and Axel is completely healed.
woo!
Feel good.
Me too. What would you like to do next?
Go to the graveyard?
Go kill some zombies.
I'll give you a little pat on the bottom and say, let's go, cowboy.
Wait, what time of day is it?
10 a.m.
Let's see, you got to the bar around 11 a.m. You fucked around with 8 CR1/2 boggles for at least 6 fucking hours.
How long was that game? Each round is 6 seconds.
When you're
They're
missing
really
as
bad.
much as that. Yeah.
It's getting on about towards late afternoon.
Okay, well, then in fairness, I am going to have to roll an intelligence before I feel confident saying these next words. 7. Never mind. I withdraw any objection I might have been about to make. Let's go to the graveyard.
Seems reasonable.
Yep.
Yep, this is a brilliant plan. Nothing can go wrong.
All right.
Attack a graveyard
Everything is fine.
at dusk.
Everything is fine.
Everything is awesome.
Fucking brilliant.
Headed to the graveyard at dusk. All right. Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you approach, you walk down the main street of the town. There are a few shops around. They're all closed because I don't want to fucking deal with a bunch of NPC encounters right now.
Fair.
Oh, John, you're already thinking like a deer.
I've run games for this one before. I know how long she and Misty Massey can spend shopping in an imaginary world.
Did you get awesome crowns?
You got an awesome crown. I had to make up an awesome crown. So, as you approach the end of the main thoroughfare, there is a small country church. Seems like it could maybe sit 70 or 80 people inside. And as is the case with many small towns, there's an expansive cemetery behind it. Obviously, there are more dead people in town than there are active churchgoers.
Are they double stacked?
You don't know that unless you start digging. You are going to assume that they're not, because that's kind of shitty.
I mean, this seems like a shitty church, so.
So, the cemetery is fenced in, and you can hear roll perception.
No. Oh my god.
19.
All right, 19,
19 also.
19,
8.
8,
13?
13.
In true rogue fashion. 2.
Those of you who broke 10
Yay!
can hear some strange clicking noises. Sounds like branches banging into stone. That sounded painful.
It was just my watch.
Oh, okay. It wasn't like your bone. Okay.
It's not that
It
hard.
does sound like that, only a little softer. So those of you who broke 15 hear a faint moaning, you can hear shuffling of feet, and you catch a glimpse of whitish forms around one of the back corners of the church in the cemetery. There's a gate to the right-hand side of the church. It is closed, from where you are, you cannot tell whether it is locked or not.
Can you sort of describe the cemetery gate? Are we talking like open spaces, wrought iron,
Yes.
tightly closed? Okay.
It's a wrought iron gate with spaces about 10 inches apart for bars. It's in better repair than you would expect, and some of the repairs look hastily done, as though they don't want shit to get out.
My main concern was, can I shoot through it?
Yes. It's also only about 5 feet tall. You can 100% shoot through it.
So these are small corpses.
While they're at a distance, shall we?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and open the gate.
We would like to object immediately. What are you doing? Why are you going in there when we can just shoot them and they're penned in?
Well, right now you don't see any of them.
You said we saw the shambling white
Just
forms.
a little glimpse of white behind.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought we had a better view.
Nope.
How
Okay.
big?
I'd like to take my rapier and just kind of like run it down the fence back and forth a little bit, make some noise.
Okay.
I would like to back up.
A little bit of a dinner call, as it were.
As Axel is ringing the dinner bell, does anyone else have anything they would like to do?
35 feet of movement back, yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to help Juby try to open the door. Open the gate.
Okay. Is anyone going to actively try and stop them from opening the gate?
Well, I did, but now I'm 35 feet away.
All right.
I would like to activate my eyes of the grave. I can't do brassy. I'm sorry.
I thought it was pretty good.
which lets me know the location of any undead within 60 feet of me.
Yeah, there's a fucking cluster of them right behind the church.
Well,
They're
can
kind
I
of
tell
balled
how?
up, so
Can
they're
I tell how many?
no, because they're all kind of balled
Does
up.
anyone
and
have
moving around.
fireball?
No, you're all third level. None of you have fireball. That was
Because it's a
intentional.
good spell.
Yeah, I know. Don't want to deal with y'all doing the shit I do. So, jubilation, or do you want Hannah to help you open the gate?
I'm trying to not have a repeat of the knob incident. So I'm trying to like see if the gate is actually like locked or.
No,
Okay, that's it.
it opens easily.
Okay, I'm gonna like open it and then close it again. Be like, it works.
Okay.
If you close it back, we can't get warm hugs.
Well, they're not warm, so it'd be gross hugs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Did she just reason with the barbarian?
You might need to roll persuasion on that one.
The Whisperer.
Oh no.
Because you're talking a barbarian out of a fist fight.
No, at a hug fight.
Same thing.
That's a 3.
Oh.
You are not at all dissuaded in your desire for warm, squishy hugs.
You know, I bet they really are squishy.
And go ahead, I'll just close the door behind you so you can have it all to yourself.
Okay.
Okay, have fun, Hannah.
All right.
I'm really good at healing people at 0 hit points.
You want spare the dying.
No, I specifically have a thing that I heal for the maximum amount, only if you're at 0 hit
All right,
points.
cleric of death.
There you go.
You gotta die for me to be any good.
So you're going to push towards
So
that?
glad I moved
Yeah.
back.
All right. So Hannah opens the gate and starts moving through while Axel is playing Keith Moon on the gate.
You've got this, kid.
Rogue Juan, what would you like to do? Regret all your life decisions. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I think I want to move closer to the church.
Okay.
Just to see, maybe in a round or so, I'm going to roll another perception and see if I get a better idea of how much fucked we really are.
Well, as all of you finish all of that, you see 3 skeletons come from around the back corner of the church. So they are moving towards the sound of the dinner bell. They're about 60 feet from you. The church is about 60 feet long, so it'll take them most of a round to get to you, unless you're walking in their direction. So you know what that means, right?
Roll initiative.
That's exactly what that means.
I'm starting to sober up.
19.
10.
5.
No!
22.
Oh, 3.
5.
Yeah. Mark, what'd you get?
10.
All right. Ben, you're up.
I'd like to see how this plays out. I'm just going to keep making noise. I'm not going in there quite yet.
All right.
How far away am I from him?
From Ben, maybe 15 feet.
Okie dokie.
Not far. You're not very far in the cemetery at all.
Okay.
Drew, what would you like to do?
What's my range to the nearest approaching zombie?
About 80 feet.
That's perfect, because that's the range of a short bow.
Sure is.
Sure is.
And that is a 14.
All right. That will hit.
Awesome. Then that is 5 piercing damage. And I am not getting closer.
Oh, look. It's their turn. They're walking forward. Not very quickly,
It's a zombie parade.
but they're walking forward. Skeletons so far.
Skeleton parade.
Are they holding hands?
No. Mark.
How close am I to the one that our druid friend just took a pop shot at?
Well, you haven't moved back, so you're more about. Actually, by this point, they've had a full round of movement. You're probably only about 15, 20 feet away. You're on the other side of the fence, but like I said, it's a big wrought iron style fence.
I think I'm going to take a shot at that one with my short bow.
All right.
Nat 20.
Hell
All right. Roll damage.
Let's see. Watch this. 7.
Plus.
It's 5 plus 2.
All right. And then roll your damage die again. You don't get bonuses on this one, but.
1. So 8 total.
All right. That. You literally shot its arm off. So now it's just walking around. Hey. Hello.
So it's one-armed now?
And it's your turn. So there's a one-armed zombie, and there are one one-armed skeleton, and there are 2 regular skeletons, and they're about 10 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna very sneakily, like, doop-be-doop-be-doop-be-doop, slide down the fence away from the banging thing.
By that, you mean Axel, the banging thing? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep, so just doop-be-doop-be-doop-be-doop.
Show me how you're going to do that. Yeah. All right. Roll stealth. And that was amusing and on video, so you get advantage.
A 3?
That's good thing you got advantage.
A 7?
As far as you know, no one has any idea where you are. You are convinced that you have snuck like no one has ever snuck before.
Yeah.
Judy.
Yo, I'm gonna summon my spiritual weapon, which is gonna be a giant skull, and I'm gonna bonk.
So it summons as an action, and you can attack as a bonus action? All right.
When I cast the spell, it makes a melee spell attack against the creature.
Oh, okay.
And it's a 60-foot range, so.
You're good to go. You
Bonk.
want to go after the one that is...
I'm going after Wand 1. The Wand 1.
All right, you're going after the wand one?
The Wand
Okay.
1. Yeah, maybe. 16?
Oh, yeah. One-armed bandit is dead as hell.
Yay.
Yeah. You
Bonk.
bonk, and for a moment, your illusory skull replaces the skeleton skull that is just completely shattered.
You read my mind, thank you.
And then your fake skull just kind of laughs a little. Give me a big evil laugh. And then the skeleton collapses into disjointed bones.
Excellent.
All right. Ben?
Is one back around?
Huh?
Is it back around already?
It's
huh?
back around.
All right. How close to the fence are they?
Well, they're about 15, 20 feet from the fence now.
All right. I still can't reach them. I got no range. So I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery. I don't know if that works on skeletons or not, but we'll see if I can hurt their feelings. I'll point at one and say, hey, I think I saw your mom in a dog's bowl last night.
Very nice.
That's pretty solid.
Solid hit.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. What's your spell DC?
13.
All right. Because it doesn't say anything about an undead being immune, and it does specifically say that skeletons understand all languages at New in Life. And that does 1d4 psychic damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
All right. Roll damage.
3 damage.
get wrecked.
The second skeleton in line pauses, kind of takes a step back. Aww. And then it kind of looks at you, and it's like this weird moaning sound that sounds kind of like, dude. And it has taken 3 points of psychic damage, and will have a disadvantage on its next attack roll. Drew.
All right, since the skeletons advanced on their turn, how close are they to me currently?
Well, you're 35 feet back from the edge of the fence, so
Yep.
they're probably 40, 45 feet.
Perfect. All right, since they are doing a slow parade meandering forward, I'm going to drop a flame sphere directly in front of the foremost one.
Okay.
That creates a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire that appears in an unoccupied space of my choice. Lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dex saving throw, or they get 2d6 fire damage. If they make it, they get half.
All right.
So it's an
Very
AoE around the sphere that they're going to have to walk past.
Very nice.
Well, and you're going to actually cast it on one of them.
No, I don't think you target a person. I think you target a space, it looks like. An
Okay.
unoccupied space.
Ah, okay. So you're putting your flaming ball right in front of it.
Yeah, like they're doing
They
their
gotta
march
touch
forward,
it.
and it's just like, boop, directly in front of the crowd.
All right. That sounds perfectly reasonable. And anything else?
That's my action, and I feel good at my spacing right now.
All right. Well, it's now the skeleton's turn. And one more comes around the corner of the church and joins the fray. And the other ones are moving. And the really good thing about dropping a flaming ball right in front of them is that normally they would have enough movement to get past all, but there's a barbarian in the way. So they're going to walk through the square that Drew's ball is burning in, but then they're going to be right there to attack Hannah, so they'll have to stay in its place. So, the first one has disadvantage because it's feeling very insecure about itself now. A 9 doesn't hit you, does it?
It
Does a 17 hit you?
Just a little bit.
Okay, well, yeah, just a little bit. So 5.
Okie dokie.
5 piercing damage. And
Ouch. I got poked.
now, Drew, roll 2d6.
4 and 1, 5 fire damage.
All right, and it's save for half.
Yes, it's a DC 13 dex save for half.
They both save.
Okay. Still a little bit of burn on the skeletons.
Yup.
Charred bones.
All right. And Mark.
How far away am I from the front door of the church?
Enough that you can get to it this round and open the door if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to go in the church.
Okay. Door's locked.
Oh, well, it's a good thing that I have lockpicks.
It is. I mean, come on, bro. You left the priest in the bar.
That's the idea.
He just got done fondling the bard. He's not going to be available for a few minutes.
All right.
So that's a sleight of hand check.
Yep, let's see how I do. That's a 7.
You're not used to having to actually pick locks.
I'm not.
Yeah. Well, in keeping with Grand Authors and Dragons tradition, you kind of suck at this rogue thing.
Maybe I need to get naked first.
No.
I
Always
used
a
the
good
wrong
choice.
lockpick.
Hey, Melissa,
Yeah.
you know what happens when skeletons catch fire?
They get
Delicious
wet?
cooked marrow.
You get burning skeletons.
Pretty.
There are 2 burning skeletons right in front of you. What would you like to do?
Okay, so is the one that's sad the one that hit me?
No.
Okay. I really feel bad for the one that's sad, so I want to give him a warm hug.
Well, he's on fire, so I expect it'll be warm.
I'm going to blow him out first.
Okay.
Okay, going to blow the skeleton.
All right. Now, so as you are the closest one and the only one who's potentially concerned with blowing any of the skeletons, you'll now notice that these skeletons don't look normal. In addition to walking and being on fire,
Okay.
they seem to have an extra bone attached roughly to the center of each of their pelvises. It looks like someone has affixed a shin bone between the skeleton's legs. So, how would you like to blow out the skeleton?
Dick Builder Bandit strikes again.
I think that's going to be a constitution check to see if you can actually generate enough wind to
Like a mover. Yeah, rolled a 5.
well, kind of like those trick birthday candles. It flickers a little, but then centered along its extra bone, it just kind of flares back up into light.
Pretty.
Would you like to do anything else?
Anybody want to help me blow the skeleton? Please?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, come on, let's blow him. Teamwork.
All right, both of you roll Constitution.
13.
11.
Okay.
I'm far
I
away.
didn't add
Yeah,
anything
exactly.
to
You're
mine.
like 30 feet away.
I am there in spirit to blow.
13 plus 2 is 15.
Yeah. It flickers. You've blown a lot of the skeleton's fire out. It's not completely extinguished, though. But also, it's bone. Bone isn't real flammable. So basically, what you've done is convinced the shreds of burial shroud to finally fall apart and fall off of the skeleton.
He gets necky.
Yeah.
Necky.
So,
That was hot.
Ben, what would you like to do?
Think about his life choice.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't want to interrupt what she's got going on.
Very intimate moment happening in there.
Yeah. I don't want to yuck anyone's yum. I guess I'll head in and stab some people. That seems to be what I'm built for. So
Alrighty.
I'll head up to the other skeleton because there's
sad
two,
one.
There's two. Oh yes, the sad one. All right.
Yeah, there's the one you insulted.
Good. So yeah, I'll rush up to him and I guess I'll use my dagger. I don't think my rapier is going to do much, so I'll just slash his extra bone.
All right. Roll an attack.
Oh, there you go. 23.
All right. Roll damage.
3.
Woo!
So you make a mighty slice towards the skeleton's crotchal region, and as you sever this strangely attached shin bone, it's almost like you hear a cry of pain coming from somewhere deep within the cemetery. Like, no!
Hi, him.
And then the skeleton takes 3 points of dick damage. Drew?
I guess mentally recover from that sight, and then I will use my bonus action to move my flaming sphere. Are the 2 burning skeletons still up?
Well, one of them is mostly blown out.
Gotcha. The other's still blazing?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to slam my sphere into that one with my bonus action, triggering him to have to make the save.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
4.
Alrighty. And this was the one that was still on fire, so... Oh, the one that's still on fire is the sad one.
He's having a
So,
good
yeah,
day.
it is bad shape.
Well, I'm going to try to put it out of its misery with a shot from my short bow as my main action. And that is a 21.
That is a dead fucking skeleton.
5 damage.
The arrow flies right through its flaming skull, catches fire, and keeps going while the skeleton disassembles. Roll me a d10 and call odd or even.
Odd. 2.
All right. It hasn't rained for weeks.
So what you're saying is I just found a way to do an AoE.
Yep. Because the grass in the cemetery is now on fire.
Makeshift
A
fireball.
controlled burn is necessary to restore this nature's balance.
You may have a particularly bizarre definition of controlled, but sure. So now, everything in the cemetery is going to roll a save against getting burned.
Why, I'm 35 feet away from the cemetery.
Yeah,
Is this a stone church or a wood church?
it is a stone church.
Okay, so we might still get paid.
If the GM doesn't give you fireball, you make your own fireball.
Yes,
The
nature
parsonage, on the other hand, is not made of stone.
provides. Well, he should have been clearer in the contract.
So,
Instructions unclear, Dick Cotton fan.
Melissa, Hannah, there are 2 skeletons. They want to kill you, especially the one whose dick just got sliced off by Axel. Oh no, that one's gonna.
dead.
Now he's
right?
dead.
Oh yeah, that one's
He's
dead.
dickless and dead.
And is he the armless one too?
No,
will.
Juan
No,
already
okay.
died.
Almost
Yeah, Juan's already dead.
Fake Juan already
So
died.
no, there's only one. He's on fire.
There's only one.
He wants to hit you. He does not.
Okay.
13 does not hit you.
No,
though.
it doesn't.
Okay.
Don't I get to roll a Constitution save?
On your turn, you'll get to roll your Constitution
Okie
save.
dokie.
Because now he has to roll a Constitution save. Hey, Drew, roll a d4.
1.
All right. It took 1. The next skeleton will advance, and it's going to be coming for Ben. 'Cause it saw what you did to his friend.
Figured that'd be a cautionary tale.
Does a 21 hit you?
I'm certain it does. Yeah.
Yeah, just a
That'll
little.
be 5 piercing damage.
Okay. Do they have weapons?
Yeah, they have short swords.
Who gave these skeletons weapons?
Huh?
Who
Whoever
gave
gave
these
him,
skeletons weapons? What a
whoever
bunch
gave
of
him a
assholes.
dick,
They were
probably.
buried with their possessions.
Oh my God, they're Vikings. They're on fire and they're carrying short swords.
And
Well,
now
then
they're
they
even
should
hotter.
appreciate the pyre I'm giving them.
Hey, Drew, what's the con save that we're looking for?
DC 13 if it's based on my spell.
Alrighty, so that's going to be a 12 Constitution save. So roll a d4 on the one that has come around from the corner of the church and is walking forward and just swung at Ben.
1.
Well, you know,
Battle of attrition.
eventually those little drops of water will make the Grand Canyon. We don't have that much time for the one shot though. Mark.
Okay, well, I'm going to spit on my thieves' tools to lube them up a little bit and see if I can take another shot at this lock.
Is our rogue going to lock himself in a burning building?
Maybe.
No, I'm going in the church, not the parsonage. So
Oh yeah, that one's stone.
Go for it. But since you've already failed the lock once, you're rolling with disadvantage this time.
Okay. God, that sucks, because that was a natural 20.
Just do it again.
Yeah.
Easy
can
peasy.
happen.
I mean, you have a 5% chance.
Yeah, it can happen.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
13.
Yeah, that'll unlock it.
All
Double
right.
digits. Woo!
It's just the front door of a church in a little bitty town. All you had to do was beat a fucking 8. And then I remembered what parties I was talking to, and I was like,
That might be too high of a DC.
yeah, I was like, might be, if he doesn't get it this time, that'll be a DC 5 next time. All right, you unlock the door.
Okay, I want to just peer inside before I step in. So, perception?
Yeah.
That's a 10.
What's your species?
I am a gray dwarf.
All right, so you have dark vision.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, yeah, you can see. It's a little church.
Just a little church? Okay.
Yeah, wooden pews, stone walls, not even really stained glass. Kind of a
Just open windows, like with the wooden shutter type deal.
No, it's glass. It's just
Okay.
kind of ripply as opposed to like expensive stained glass.
How high up off the floor?
Or what?
The windows.
Well, window height, starting about 3 feet.
Okay. I'm going to walk.
So really tall for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to just step inside
Okay.
and close the door behind me.
All right, you're in church.
Bye.
Hannah,
And they never
So
saw
the
him.
things around me are on fire.
there is one right up on you, and it is on fire. And then Ben is close by, and that that skeleton is also on fire.
I'm gonna look at the skeleton that I was attempting to blow and say, "You gave me something that really burns," and break out my great axe and hit it. And yeah, let's rage. Whee!
All right, make the rage noise. Frighteningly accurate. Yeah, all right, roll for it.
Okay. 14. plus-
14 does hit.
Okay, I don't have to add math to it. 11 plus 2 plus 4.
So with a mighty cleave, not only does the first stroke go right through, just below the pelvis of the zombie, the skeleton that's left standing, severing all 3 of its legs, the backswing spins around and crushes the skull of the skeleton. It's deader than shit. Still on fire. Roll me a Constitution save.
No, two things are not on.
17 plus 4?
All right. So Drew, it's save for half.
Save for half.
All right, roll me a d4.
4.
Take 2 damage.
Now you roll a 4.
Yeah, it was waiting. Waiting for friendly fire.
Judy,
Uh-huh.
there's a
Very
zombie
literal
left.
friendly fire.
I'm a bonus action and have my skull go headbutt it in the dick.
Okay. Frankly, it's a massive target.
I have a massive head.
All right.
That's
Well,
what she said.
I don't have a massive head. That's 9.
well, you have a massive head. It's just fucking ineffectual.
That'll work on your head.
Yeah, well,
What would you like to do for your main action?
sigh heavily and enter. No, wait. How smart am I? Oh, damn it, I have a brain cell.
It won't if you keep
Doesn't mean
using
you
your
have to
head.
use it.
Yeah, I reject that. I'm gonna enter the graveyard. And I'm gonna, move past. I'm going to move towards where the non-dead zombie skeleton thing came from and see if there are more.
Yeah, it's going to take almost your whole movement to get,
That's okay.
because you got to get around to the back of the church, but you've got enough movement to get there. You used your bonus action to
Headbutt
and successfully headbutt
yeah.
the dick, so you can roll perception when you get there.
No. No.
You don't see anything else.
That's an 8.
You see there's what looks like a large crypt.
Oh, I do have my Eyes of the Grave still active, because that's active for a minute. Can I sense any undead more?
Uh-huh.
Well, fuck.
In that crypt.
Hey, there's lots of undead in the crypt thing over here through the fire and the flames and the balls.
So, Ben,
Yeah, get excited.
there's a skeleton in front of you. There's a rogue that has vanished.
Shocking.
There's a cleric yelling about more undead. There's a half-pint barbarian trying to hug all of the skeletons. And there's a surprisingly logical druid standing way the fuck back and shooting at things.
Doing what we all should have done.
Nah.
All right. Well, I will. I guess I got 2-weapon fighting, so I can.
Yeah, you could.
I'll whack this guy with my dagger and my rapier.
Go for it.
So
Tabitha.
a 14 and a 15.
Both of those will hit. So that's a D8 for a rapier?
Yes. For 13 damage total. Piercing.
That is just enough.
All right.
That last shot goes right through the back of its brain pan, and the skull kind of detaches and rattles down the blade of your rapier.
You got a maraca.
Okay, I'll keep it on there for now. Maybe I can fling it at someone.
All right. Now roll me a Constitution save.
Because of the fire?
Yeah.
I'm going to stay there. It's on the end of your turn, right? I'd like to walk away from the fire.
Okay. What's your movement speed?
More than 5 feet, I presume. I'm assuming it's 30. I don't see it on here. 30.
Cool, because the whole fucking cemetery's on fire.
Oh, that spread quickly.
Huh?
It hasn't rained in weeks.
That's what the roll for odds or evens was for. Is this gonna burn and go out, or is this going to be a goddamn conflagration?
All right.
Why I bothered to roll with this crew?
Yeah.
So 30 feet. Does 30 feet get me to the safety of the crypt?
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, good. That's where I'll go. Still need to roll a Constitution for running through the fire, I presume?
No.
Okay. Cool.
No, if you're gonna finish up, and you can get there's steps leading up to the crypt, so you can get onto the steps, and that's where you'll go and not be standing in flame.
Okay. Cool. Is there a door to the crypt? Mm-hmm. And is it open?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mark, you're alone in a church.
Wait, don't I go after Ben?
Yes, sorry.
True.
But you'll have to go in the place where the skeletons are. So I figured you're probably just going to sit around outside and fuck off. For a while.
They're all dead now.
Yeah. All right, so all the skeletons are currently dead?
Yep.
How big of an area is this fire consuming, and how far am I from the parish building thing?
You can barely see the parsonage.
Parsonage, thank you.
So where you are, there's off a little bit to your left is the church. You're 30 feet back from the fence line.
Yeah.
Church goes 60 feet. Back and to the left of the church, you can see the roof of the parsonage.
Gotcha.
So it's 150 feet
Okay.
or so for you.
Has the flame spread that fast?
No.
Or, okay. I am going to use a second level spell to create water as a rain cube, basically, to purposely extinguish as many of the flames as possible, but especially the section that would lead toward the parsonage.
You can put all the fire out.
I will put all the fire out in one sweep. And then I will stride confidently in through the gate. 30, but that only gets me 35 feet, yeah.
Yeah. You're now in the gate.
Woo.
And those of you who are already, actually, yeah, Judy and Melissa, y'all are soaked. Everyone else was either
Sweet.
hiding in a church or hiding in a crypt. Mark, you're now alone.
I want to go up to the altar and see if I can find the donations box.
Okay. Roll perception.
16.
You can see that there is not one.
Check. I think I'm going to go outside and head toward the parsonage.
Okay. You want to go out the back door of the church?
That takes me by the crypt.
No.
Okay, yeah, go out the back door. Back door of the church towards the parsonage.
And you don't know if it takes you by the crypt or not.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go out the back door and head towards the parsonage.
Okay, you've got about enough movement to get out the back door, and you see the parsonage is about, 25, 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
You do see a crypt, and you see Axel standing on the porch of the crypt.
Just gonna like look at him and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Melissa, you're now wet, surrounded by steaming piles of dead bone.
Woo!
How far am I away from the church?
From the building or from any door to the building that you can see?
Door.
Okay, you're probably about 60 feet.
The crypt?
You can't really see it yet.
Okay. Jubilee?
It's right about there.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to her and say, I'm all wet. You look wet.
Me too.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm very wet.
I think I have scissors. You wanna play with the scissors?
Thought you'd never ask.
Okay. Me and Jubilee gonna play scissors.
Where?
Right here on the ground.
All right. So the barbarian is currently banging your cleric on the grass in the middle of the cemetery.
But we got wet.
Not getting dry this way.
Oh no.
All right. Judy, would you like to do anything other than fuck the barbarian?
I have a bonus action. I'm gonna move my skull to the crypt. And then I'm just gonna have my skull laugh at the door.
We'll laugh.
I'm sorry. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. 7 years of a podcast and Fandango gets laid once. An hour. An hour. All right. Ben, you're on the porch of a crypt, and there is an illusory skull floating in front of you laughing.
Yep. I'll look at the rogues sneaking off to presumably loot the parsonage. I'll look at them doing their thing, shrug, look at the skull and say, guess it's just me and you, bub. And I'll open the door.
And just going to hang out, or you want to?
No, I want to open the door
Okay.
and see what's going on in there.
It opens up with a loud. No, wait, that was just my knee. It opens up, and there are stairs leading down. You hear shuffling and moaning underneath, coming from down the stairs, in addition to some shuffling and moaning coming from the cemetery.
I presume it's dark.
What's your species?
Dragonborn.
Do Dragonborn have dark vision?
Don't believe they do. No, they don't.
Well, I bet you have something that will make light.
I was trying to avoid being able to see the things.
I don't know if I do.
I think that's why I went inside, was so he didn't have to see the things.
Is there any sort of like torch on a sconce or anything that I can grab and light?
No, but I mean, you have a breath weapon. That'll light some shit up.
I don't know if that's a sensible use of that resource, but can I see anything? I can just hear the shuffling down there
You can
somewhere?
just hear shuffling. You have a torch in your pack.
I will take that. Yeah, so I'll light a torch up.
Okay.
That'll be my action, I guess, and I'll take a few steps down the stairs to see if I can see what's at the bottom of it.
No.
Okay.
Looks like it goes to the bottom and turns to the right.
Okay. I'll wait like midway on the stairs, so in case something comes around the corner. it
Or in
doesn't get
case
a
any
jump
of your
on me.
party decides to actually come help.
Well, I'm not going to count on that.
Good call. Drew, what would you like to do?
Johnny Applespear will continue striding confidently across the graveyard that he has restored to natural order, the ashes of his beaten victims now nurturing the soil. And he will approach the crypt, where there is more nature to be saved. I guess I'll just move as far as I get. Does 35 get me to the crypt?
No.
Okay.
But if you do a double move, you can get to the crypt.
I would like to do a double move. I'd also like to kind of look at the crypt and get a sense of how big it is in terms of, like, could we walk 2 by 2? Is it a narrow one? What's the size of the entrance looking like?
The door is a normal single door, 30 inches, 3 feet wide, big heavy stone door. Looking inside, you can see that there's a vestibule area that's wide enough to go 2 across, but then from where you see flicker of torchlight coming up from stairs, and it does look like you can only go single file down the stairs.
Okay.
Doesn't look terribly cramped, like you'll be able to go comfortably single file.
But a large creature might be squished.
Yeah. If you're thinking about like going all grizzly bear on us, you're gonna have, maybe don't do that in the stairwell. At least not unless you grease yourself up first, because otherwise you're gonna be coming out of there like a goddamn champagne cork.
So I should do a grizzly when I get to the bottom of the stairs.
You do you, buddy.
Sounds like I'm going to take a shit when I when I do a grizzly.
You're not in the woods, god damn it.
If you're a grizzly bear, everywhere's the woods.
Does a bear shit in the woods? It's a bear, motherfucker. It shits wherever it wants.
You
The
gonna tell them
little
no?
ones weigh half a ton. Mark.
So, as a gray dwarf, I have stonecutter knowledge, and I'm wondering, is this crypt made out of, does this look like it's locally sourced stone, or does it look like it might be higher end, like maybe any of the more wealthier townspeople might have been buried in it?
You're too far away to know.
Okay, I'd like to walk closer and
Okay.
take a look.
Roll perception.
3.
You think that it is the fanciest, swankiest ass marble you've seen in your life.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to dash inside.
All right.
Hey, look, you got a friend.
You
corporeal
can
friend.
dash inside and start heading down. You can make it. You can make it to a couple of steps behind Axel.
Awesome.
You can see, too.
Yeah, I can see without the torch.
Yeah, of course you can see it. Axel's holding a torch. Melissa, I'm going to need dexterity and constitution.
Dexterity, that was a natural one.
This is not going well for you.
That's pretty typical.
Hey! Constitution was a 9.
That's pretty
And then I
typical.
add
The
things
good
to
news
it.
is it ain't going to last very long.
Oh. Darn.
Not going to touch that one.
She's not either.
Obviously.
After this, neither is anybody else.
Well, I'm just a little tired from the rage and from the boning people
Cool.
and
It happens to everybody.
No, it doesn't.
oh. Uh-oh.
All right. Judy? I'm gonna need a dex check and a constitution check for you as well.
Can I willingly fail them?
Yes, but then it's gonna require a performance check to fake.
Eh.
That die is not doing you.
I
Dex,
know, that's we're gonna put that one over there. That's an 8 on Dex.
not going very well for you either.
That's worse. That's an 8. No, that's the same. It's an 8 on con too.
Well, again, good news. It's not gonna last very long.
Why do we say we take a rain check on this?
Didn't it just rain?
Yeah, we gotta wait for it to rain again to try later.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, put your pants on.
Yeah, I don't like pants.
You're okay.
Okay.
Oh God, those aren't either of our pants then.
Whose pants are those?
Don't think about it.
Ben,
Picturing a very bashful skeleton now.
They go,
I'll kind of, I'll take a look around me and jump with a, holy fuck, where'd you come from? little gray creature behind me, and and head down and kind of peek around the corner.
As you're peeking around the corner, you will see. You'll see a pair of zombies. They seem to be standing guard outside a door. And they're kind of wobbling back and forth, and every once in a while one will turn and walk into a wall. And
So it's like the end at like the end of a hallway. There's a little door. There's
Yep.
a door, and they're standing next to it. Okay.
exactly. And one of them brain?
Not here.
Not likely.
Where?
Yeah.
Note singular. And the zombies start heading in your direction.
All right. I will cast Shatter
Bidooby dooby shatter.
on them. Try and get them and maybe hit the door with it as well.
Okay,
10-foot sphere.
sounds like a plan. Do you know the Rolling Stones song? Shatter?
No.
Okay, well then you're going to have to sing something else to make things shatter. Go ahead, Bard, sing for us. I think Break Shit by Limp Bizkit would work too.
I don't know that one either.
Well,
Rock you.
I guess you're just going to have to roll for the spell. Is it damage and a save?
It's a save. Con save.
All right. What is your spell DC?
13.
That's an 18. And that's a 9. So,
I think it's half on save, right?
yeah.
Higher levels. Where's the actual damage? I think it's 3d8. There we go. That's not d8. Zero. Like what the fuck?
I rolled a 10 on my d8.
14.
All right, so the one that fails its save is pushed back, right?
I don't think you get pushed with Shatter.
That's Thunderwave.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Shatter's just
Thunderwave.
No, I think
Shatter
it's
just
just.
breaks shit and is really loud.
Yeah.
I mean, Thunderwave's really loud too, but Thunderwave shows.
All righty then. They are both damaged. They are both still moving in your direction. And the door is now hanging loose on its hinges.
All right, cool. I'll poke my head back around the corner, step up behind the rogue, pat him on the back, and be like, "You got this, big guy."
All right, Drew. You are standing on the porch of a crypt, and from within, you just heard a mighty bang. And then words of encouragement wafting up the stairs.
A way better bang than out here.
I am going to, I guess, take a moment to yell into the crypt. Ignore the spider. Or trust the spider. Just don't attack the spider. I'm then going to turn into a giant spider.
Okay.
I'm then going to spider climb my way up to stand over the entrance to the crypt, waiting for any particular skeletons or zombies to come running out. In fact, I think I should have an action left, so I'll ready that action to bite the shit out of any skeletons I see.
Okay. You are
Very nice.
above the door. Ready. That's not creepy at all.
I love druids.
They're so much fun.
So, the two zombies have enough movement to make it to the bottom of the stairs and begin climbing, but they cannot reach you two and attack this turn. Mark, there are two zombies about 2 steps below you.
Well, first I'm going to look at Axel and say, did he say fucking spider?
Yeah.
I'm going to take 2 steps towards the zombies with my short sword and go after the one on the highest step.
Okay. That is also the one that is the most wounded.
15.
15 will hit.
Awesome. 4. All right, 8 damage.
Yeah, that drops it. That's enough to just walk right in and open it up from nuts to nostrils. Although you can't really reach its nostrils, so more like collarbone. And roll me a dex save.
Okay. 23.
You manage to leap back nimbly as just a fuck ton of disgusting viscera spills all over the floor.
Holy shit, a rogue that can actually do rogue stuff. I'm proud.
Wow.
We all watched you try to pick the lock, buddy. Don't be blowing. Alrighty, Hannah.
Lucky dice are in timeout.
Well, one type of assault has failed.
It was consensual.
What would you like to do?
How far am I from the door to the crypt?
You can get to the door with getting up off of the ground and movement and.
Okay, so what I would like to do, because I think we were already up because we were talking about pants.
Sure.
Yeah. So what I would like to do is take a run as fast as I can toward the door opening of the crypt, and then get into a ball and roll like.
You can't get that far. You're still a halfling.
I don't care. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try anyway.
Okay.
Get as far as I can go.
Okay. When you reach the end of your double move, you'll be right at the top of the stairs. Would you like to use a bonus action to try and hurl yourself towards the stairs in a ball?
Yes.
Okay, roll me a dex check.
Obviously.
A 6.
You
9.
9.
All right. You get to the top of the stairs at a dead run. You leap small into the air and belly flop onto the floor of the crypt.
That's what I plan to do.
All right. Jubal.
My little laughing skull's gonna wiggle on down the stairs.
Can you see through the skull's eyes? Okay, so
I'm just directing it to move forward.
all right. You two see a disembodied, illusory skull float down past you.
Must be Tuesday.
Not the weirdest thing you've seen today.
Spider, I'm just taking a guess that your party member passing underneath you did not trigger your attack.
No, she's not a skeleton.
Right.
I specified what I was waiting for.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm a
mean,
disembodied
she has a
skeleton head.
skeleton,
but I
Very
can't see
different.
All right.
Her delicious,
And then I
delicious
will
skeleton.
use my double move to get to the top of the stairs. And
You can at least get into the door of the crypt.
Cool. I'm gonna be there and be like, oh, that's where my skull is doing. Okay, good. It wasn't just running into a wall. Cool.
It's like a Roomba.
Ben,
Yeah.
you heard a thud kind of flop noise from above. It sounded kind of like someone dropping a ham from head height onto marble. And
Oh, good.
then a
Reinforcements are here.
skull floated past you. And there's a dead zombie with its guts spewed out all in front of your rogue. And then there's another zombie standing behind it.
All right, I'll attack the other zombie.
Okay.
I think I'm still holding a torch, though, so I've only got my dagger.
Okay. You can attack with a torch.
Yeah, it would be like an improvised weapon. Is it
Yeah.
disadvantage then, right?
And if you hit, you're going to be in a stairwell with a zombie that's on fire.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
YOLO.
So, 12. And also 12.
Both of those hit.
All right.
Excellent.
Roll me, what's it, D8 for the rapier.
Yeah, well, I don't. I got a torch and a dagger right now.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't have the rapier on.
So it's 3D4.
12 damage.
12 is the number of your day.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a D4 for the dagger, a D4 for the club, and a D4 for the fire. There's now a flaming zombie standing in front of you.
Yay!
Spider
Still-
Drew, would you
still-
like to do
still
anything
alive.
other than you can now roll me perception?
I think I have to check the giant spider perception.
Actually, it'd be Spider Drew.
Technically speaking. Okay, I can't find what his is, so I'm just gonna use mine. 24.
You smell smoke. And you definitely, through your bug eyes, saw Hannah come charging in and bam! What would you like to do?
Where there's Hannah, there's fire.
I guess I will squeeze through the opening of the front door and replicate my perch ready to attack, but this time waiting over the exit of the stairwell.
All right. Oh, look. The flaming zombie gets a turn.
Is that flaming zombie or flaming?
Why not both?
Okay.
¿Por qué no los dos? Well, the flaming zombie misses Axel.
What a shock.
So, Juan, what would you like to do?
How close am I to the flaming zombie?
About 5 feet. Axel is between you and it, and there's a pile of guts between you and it.
But he's dragonborn and I'm dwarf.
Yep.
I am going to try to slide my short sword between Axel's legs and stab the flaming zombie.
Roll an attack.
This couldn't possibly go wrong.
Absolutely not. I'm
Nope.
confident I can do this. And we'll have a really good dick joke to go with it. Or dickless joke, because that's a 6.
I'm going to need a dex save.
Do Dragonborns have cloacas?
One of them might now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
23.
You hop
Yeah.
Sorry.
very high, very fast. This is some Jet Li shit.
Like, spring
gotta-
up and, like, put my feet on the wall. Each side, yeah.
You got a foot on each wall and a dwarf underneath you.
Doesn't sound like a bad day.
I'm looking up, praying. Don't fall. I think I'm gonna use my movement to back up 3 steps. Just so I don't have Dragonborn fall on me. My bonus action.
That seems
Dash back
reasonable.
up.
I also appreciate that.
Yeah, that's reasonable. So, Hannah.
Do I see the dragonborn? Do I see
No.
what's happening now?
You are lying face down on the marble. You don't even see the giant spider hovering essentially above your head.
Okay, I'm gonna roll over onto my back.
Okay? Now you see a giant spider hovering over the door to the
Maybe you don't. You can choose not to open your eyes.
there's
No,
a
I'm gonna open my eyes.
there's a giant spider sitting over the entrance to the stairwell.
It does this.
There's a giant spider waving at you.
Where did you hide your robes? Okay. So I'm gonna try to stand up.
You can stand up.
Okay.
It
and-
takes half your movement.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up and attempt to fall and roll down the stairs.
Okay, roll me dexterity.
15.
I'm gonna need a pair of dex saves. Actually,
Am
you're
I still
fine.
clinging on the wall?
He's- yeah.
You're fine. I'm gonna need a
Look down
dex
and a
save,
halfling
Mark.
is rolling between my legs.
8.
I'm gonna
This is truly the game of improvised AoE.
Basically.
Juan, what's your species?
Gray dwarf.
Gray dwarf. halfling.
Oh, crap. What just hit me in the ass?
Ass?
Okay, back.
Yeah.
It's a halfling.
So we're gonna do an opposed strength check.
Oh boy.
So each of you roll a strength check.
14.
You smack into Juan's ass and bounce off.
Ooh, buns of steel.
And now you are sitting on your ass looking up at dwarf ass. And looking up at Bard, spread-eagled in the hall, looking down at both. He's kind of swung down a little, looking between his legs at both of you. Just going like, the fuck?
Can I play?
Flying dragon hidden door.
Judy, what would you like to do?
Send my little skull on down the stairs, and if it comes in contact with something, I'm gonna headbutt it.
Roll an attack.
Okay.
Because there's
Hope that's
still a
some-
zombie
hope
down
that
there.
something's not me.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
it
something
comes
in
down
the
to
book.
No,
something.
I'm not hitting shit. That's a 7.
All right.
And then I will continue down the stairs in a normal fashion.
Well, as you begin heading down the stairs, you see
I'm gonna
that.
just walk past that and ignore that. I'm gonna duck under the Dragonborn. I'm gonna ignore the pile of sad short people and continue on my way.
All right, a couple of feet past the.
Look, I don't get to say that about other people ever in my life. Let me have this.
A few feet past the sad short people and under the Dragon Balls, you there's a zombie standing over another zombie in a pile of guts.
Do zombies have guts?
Zombies, yes, they have guts.
This didn't seem very brave.
How would you know? You've spent this entire time barely managing to get within 20 feet of one. I mean,
They
in a-
stayed away from me.
successful seduction, ineffectual fucking, ineffectual walking, effective falling, more shitty walking,
I do work for Falstaff.
fair. Fall staff. All right.
That's all I got.
Ben,
You still have an action, don't you?
I use double movement to
Oh,
get down, and my bonus action is for my skeleton to very ineffectively attempt to
yeah.
headbutt
Oh,
things
that's
once
right. Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I have ineffectively made my way down the stairs and contributed nothing, but I'm here.
Can I get down, or is there just like a pile of people beneath me?
there's enough space for you to successfully dismount the
Okay.
wall.
Okay, good.
The bard mounted the wall. That's perfect. No, it isn't.
Yeah, so I'll get down and I guess stab this jerk in front of me.
Sure.
Tabitha.
What a novel idea.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's attacking something.
So 19
It's fucked.
and a miss.
I mean, you're attacking with a finesse weapon, and I'm assuming you have at least a +2 to your dex.
Yeah, so it'd be 5.
Okay, yeah, it had 3.
All right, good.
Yeah. All right,
Woo,
it
killed
falls
another
and
one.
splats in the pile of guts, and you hear from within, from the other side of the door, "Ah!" God damn it.
All right, well, I'll head down, use whatever's left of my movement to head towards the door.
Sure, you can get to the door. It's hanging loose on its hinges.
Okay.
The door is still intact. It looks as though your shatter spell was more effective on the metal
Yeah.
than on the wood.
Is there like a space that I can peek through to see what's in there?
You can your next turn.
Okay, cool.
And Spider Drew?
I will lower my giant spider head to look into the hallway and kind of see what's going on.
You see, go ahead and roll me perception. I mean, you have like 9,000 eyes. I'm assuming you can see about anything.
17.
Yeah, you see everything. You see our our leg crossed lovers. You see a dwarf with a halfling up its ass. You see a skull floating beside your dragon bard. Yeah.
All right. How far is it to the door from where I am right now?
You're right. Oh, the door leading outside or the door leading down the stairs?
The door leading where Ben is, at the bottom of the stairs.
It's enough that if you wanted to duck through and spider walk along the ceiling to get down there, you could make it in one round.
No, I wanna ready a webbing shot for whenever they open the door to just blast whatever's on the other side.
Okay. What's the range on your
30, 60. So 30
Okay.
good, 60 with disadvantage.
It'll be with disadvantage because it's a little more than 30. It's like 45 feet, but
All right, I'm just gonna be ready to blast web on whatever's on the other side when it opens.
so you're just kind of now hanging with your butthole
Pointed.
under the door jamb, aimed towards the door and all your friends.
I mean, I'm shooting from the top, so they're all here. I'm aiming from a downward angle. I'm not trying to shoot through them.
So yes.
Yeah, but they can look at my spider asshole if they want. That's their prerogative.
All right. Mark, what would you like to do?
How far am I from Ben?
15 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the remains of the door and is there a crack that I can peek through?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'd like to peek through and see what I can see. Apparently I see Ben's asshole because I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, yeah.
Wrong crack! Wrong crack!
That's what he said.
Yeah, you walk up confidently, put your hands on a couple of brown boards, spread them apart, and realize that that's a couple of chunks of your bard's leather armor, and you are staring at his bardic inspiration.
Very nice.
I'm gonna just smack him off again.
I have beheld his wonder.
That's on the other side.
Hannah,
Hey, Dragonborn.
what
Cloaca.
would you like to do?
Well, I see my little friend here fondling the dragon. So I think, can I run, can I go between his legs to look at the front side?
No,
That's how you get it.
he's a dwarf. There's not even enough room.
No, like the dragon.
No, there's a dwarf looking at his asshole.
Oh, you're in the
There's
way.
no space.
Go around. Go around.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you can do that. You can
Yeah, and
scooch
see if
around.
I can take a peek.
Can I oppose? Can I do
Yes.
something about this? Boundaries,
Roll me-
people. Boundaries.
Roll me a dex save. You were surprised by the first one. This one you see coming.
Natural 20.
Not only do you not behold his wonder, you see the dwarf kind of fall backwards a little bit, and you hear something like metal clanging as his asshole just slams shut. His butt is watertight now. Judy?
Whew, boy, wow.
Please leave my butthole alone.
I've had all the butt experience I would like for the day. Thank you. Well, there's just a clusterfuck happening in front of this door, so I'm not quite sure I'd like to be involved. I've done my time.
Not very much of it.
Not very much, but it was more than enough. I suppose I'm going to ready a guiding bolt for if and when the door gets opened.
We can hope.
But I'm not getting in there. I don't want another round. I'm good.
Just a game of hot potato.
Ben, What would you like to do?
I mean, I've got a door in the I'd like to step away from these perverts, but there seems to be a door in my way. I'm not sure which side is safer at this point. I'll peek through. Can I peek through the crack and just see if there's
Roll perception.
someone on the other side? Or I mean, I know there's something on the other side. 'Cause someone's been talking. Oh shit. What a modifier's not going to help this. I don't know why I'm looking it up. 4.
No,
Dark in there too, I take it.
not really, but you're so flustered that what you mistook for a crack in the door is actually just a place where 2 boards are still pressed perfectly together. You put your eyeball up to essentially solid wood.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. They just keep having to look behind me.
Yeah.
So okay.
You got a lot going on. Everybody seems to be trying to peek through a knothole.
All right.
Most of them yours.
All right. I'm going to open the door then.
Okay. The door opens and then promptly falls because you blew the goddamn hinges off of it. So the door goes wham, and it's a crypt. There are torches along the walls. There is a man standing in the center. He is dressed in long black robes. The top of his head is completely bare. There are strings of hair dangling from the sides. He has a long handlebar, bleached mustache.
I'm gonna squirt him with web. So nat 20 for the first one. Disadvantage though, I know. Nat 1.
Roll that d20 again.
13.
You live.
Excellent.
What does your web shot do?
It doesn't actually deal any damage. It restrains one creature. They are restrained. They can make a strength check to break out. The webbing itself can also be attacked. It's just a hold 'em technique.
So essentially what you have done is jizzed all over Ben and wrapped him up in your web.
You are standing there, buddy.
I like to think that I'm take a menacing step forward and be like, your day just got a lot fucking worse.
So Drew, it's now your turn. That was your readied action.
That was my readied action. Also, I believe Judy had a readied action for when the door went down.
Yes, you have.
Oh, was opening the door my action?
Yeah.
Good. That was very
And your
effective.
movement isn't really wrong.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a DC 12 strength check to bust out.
He's still a bard.
Yeah, fair enough.
So Judy, what is your guiding bolt going to do?
Who has appeared that I can
There
hit?
is, the door has been opened. Drew has wrapped Ben in a web. And you see a cleric dressed in all black, cackling furiously as he affixes shin bones to the crotches of unanimated skeletons and begins to mutter words.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack Dickenstein and with my guiding bolt that I had prepared. Cool. Not unless a 14 hits.
14 does hit.
Yeah, he's a cleric. He
Hey.
probably doesn't have a great AC.
We're level 3. 14 is a...
14 would hit me.
Yeah, it's a respectable roll at this level.
14 would hit me too.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 15 damage.
God damn.
Shit.
Radiant, get wrecked. Stop it with the dicks, bro.
Well, he does have a femur in his hand. And he's like, ow, what the fucking fuck?
What the fucking fuck are you?
I'm a fucking priest of Cyric.
Well, I'm a fucking priest. Fuck you. Go stop it.
I've never heard that god. Is he cool? What are the benefits? I mean, does he have like a retirement plan? Because I'm telling you, look, Siric's great and all, but there's no health care. There's sure
I
shit no
mean,
401k.
there's real good healthcare once you die, but until then, no. But like once you die, it's excellent. It's maxed out.
It's like a hell of a deductible, basically.
Yeah, it's my God's the American healthcare system. Yeah, so
So it's fucked. All
yeah.
right. Yeah, no, hard pass.
Chaos God, got it.
Ben, you're covered in sticky fluid that came out of Drew's butthole.
You're having a really good day.
I think it's my turn now.
Is it back to me or like where are we? Yeah, I think
because
we're-
Ben
we're-
went, my ready action triggered.
Yeah, I think it's-
Judy's ready action triggered.
Yeah, they were just.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yep.
All right, first off, I'm going to roll to see if my web recharges. 5 or a 6. Nope. That's a 1. I will then, I guess, skitter down along the top of the tunnel to get closer using my movement. So I will...
You can scurry along, duck under the door jamb, and come into the room.
All right, I will be on the ceiling, of course.
Yes.
Safest way to protect your butt.
Well, now, Renifar has his turn. And he looks around at y'all, at his skeletons. Did you kill my zombies? You motherfuckers.
No, there was a fire.
Aw.
There was a fire.
I am not lying.
So he waves his hands in front of his face, and you see a glowing outline around him briefly that then disappears. If any of you have Arcana trained,
No.
No. Who do you think we are?
I actually do.
you can roll
Yeah.
an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'm
That's a 9.
efficient.
You don't know shit.
Kind of figured.
Ooh.
Pretty light.
Ooh.
21.
You recognize that he has cast mage armor on himself.
Classic.
And Juan.
How close is Spider Drew to Renfer?
6 or 7 feet above his head.
So probably no chance for sneak attack damage then.
With you motherfuckers? Basically never.
I am behind a webbed up dragonborn bard, so. Well, what the hell? I'm just
You're
gonna
all
take...
also loud and stupid.
This is true.
Yeah, I've seen worse. All right, let's just see what happens when I take a shot at him with my short bow. 10 doesn't do anything, I'm sure.
I mean, it misses.
Okay.
That's something. Nothing good, but it's something. Hannah.
I can see him, right?
Get him.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at him and say, hi, I'm Hannah.
Hi, Renifar.
Would you like a warm hug?
Roll persuasion.
No one's ever asked me that.
Oh my god, that's all I've ever wanted.
Plus 118.
Hey.
Yeah, I kind of would.
Give him a warm hug
All right.
and say, it'll be okay.
And we defeat him with the power of friendship.
He manages to resist your affection and your encouragement, and he's like, huh, "This is nice, though. Thanks.
It's even better when you're not wearing pants.
You're not wearing pants." Help!
I love that I turned into a giant
Help!
spider and I'm nowhere near the creepiest member of this party. Somebody feed me to the spider.
Judy, what would you like to do? I mean, you almost killed the motherfucker a minute ago.
I'm going to head boop him with my incorporeal skull.
Roll an attack.
Oh my god, it hits 19.
Yep.
All right. 6 damage. Boink.
All of the goodwill that has been generated by the warm hug that he was receiving is just flushed down the toilet. He's like, what the fucking fuck, yo?
And now Toll the Dead. Wisdom save, please.
What does Toll the Dead do?
It's the lovely, gentle bells of death coming for thee.
What level damage does Toll the Dead do?
Many, because he's been owied already. God, why do I have so many freaking spells?
I think it's a D12.
It's the
since he's been
D12
damaged. Yeah.
of necrotic damage. That's not even a D12, but it's 10 on a D10. Close enough.
Well, if it's 10 on a D10, we'll call it 12 on a D12.
Okay, that works. Yeah.
It feels strange to you as you're pantless hugging this cleric. You start to feel something twitch a little on your cheekbone, on your little halfling cheekbone. And then something warm begins to run down onto the top of your head.
Already, dude?
And then you realize it's blood. As the cleric's head fucking implodes at the sheer absurdity of what is going on.
I was real good this time.
And
job,
he
Hannah.
has told like a motherfucker
Good job. You popped his head with your hug, Hannah. Well done.
and is, in fact, dead as shit.
Good job, Hannah.
So, you have successfully
Successfully. That's what
hugged the insane cleric to death. You may take your time searching the room.
Yeah, Juan's gonna need it.
You're not wrong. There's not a whole lot to be found. There is a strange holy symbol that seems to radiate an unpleasant aura. There's maybe 10 gold. There's a finely crafted dagger that seems to have no magic to it. There are really, really gross cleric robes with brains and blood and snot and everything else that bodies exude when their heads get popped like a zip.
Can I put the robes on?
You can.
Okay.
They're very, very long on you.
That's okay. It's like
Okay.
having a cape with a train.
Yeah. All right. You now have robes meant for a 6-foot-tall human on your 3-foot-tall halfling form.
I'm
Seems
going to
reasonable.
toss the evil aura object to the cleric.
Okay.
Sweet.
This is your problem now.
And there is a small journal. Inside the journal, it chronicles the life of Renifar the Acolyte. And it chronicles the moment when Renifar's fascination with adding parts to dead bodies began. Renifar was working through some shit. As you exit the crypt and exit the cemetery, you see literally dozens of skeletons just scattered around the ground, all of them with an extra shin bone affixed to their pelvises. All of them with extra dicks. And you make your way back to the tavern, report back to Grunwald. He pays you the full 1,800 gold.
Good thing he doesn't
He
know we burnt down
takes-
his cemetery.
Huh?
Good thing he doesn't know we burnt down his
We
cemetery.
cleansed it.
I stopped it before it burned everything.
Yeah, that was a.
Were all the people with the missing shins on?
I'm not Metallica Zam.
I want to ask Grunwald a question.
Yes, my son.
Was Renfar by chance a eunuch?
I never asked.
Okay, just
His
oddly curious.
I knew I should have looked under those robes.
I mean, he was stripped naked and lying there while we searched his whole place. I feel like he probably could have.
yeah. So
Found
roll
that
me
one out.
perception.
I will not. I refuse.
No, just Mark. He's apparently the only one interested.
That's a 10.
No, you have no idea.
Okay, good.
There were undergarments. You didn't look under them.
Some mysteries are best
I
left
mean,
unsolved.
he's still there if you want to go back.
Nah, that's good. I'm good.
Oh yeah, here's this evil artifact. You should probably do something about that.
Grunwald volunteers to take the artifact and tells you that he's heard of more of these strange cursed artifacts appearing, and that
Bless you.
he says, "Bless you." And he suggests that the party head towards the libraries at Candlekeep, where they may be able to find more information about these cursed artifacts and what needs to be done, and perhaps hire themselves out for actually lucrative work as opposed to the pittance that he was able to provide.
That sounds an awful lot like a campaign. I don't know that I can commit to that.
And that's what we've got for the one shot for today. Thank you all very much.